Hey everyone, what's going on? Dan the Glass Man here. You're watching the Glass Man's World. Okay. Give me one moment. Alright, you guys. So, today, this is going to be on a serious note. A lot of people aren't talking about this. There's hardly anyone posting up anything about Hawaii right now. On this playlist here, there are now 135 videos that have been saved and only 29 views. So not even half the videos have been watched. And these videos here, I'm hoping to archive them so we can document them. And I'm asking for help to get these archived into archive.org so they can be preserved. The last few videos have been quite heart-wrenching. I want to point out a few individuals who are doing a lot of work. Definitely want to give a huge thank you, a huge mahalo to Hawaii Real Estate. Eric over at Hawaii Real Estate. He's really been the only one on the ground able to get his signal out. So let's talk about that. Why are we not hearing anything else coming from Hawaii? There's only a few individuals who are able to get anything out. This individual, Kelly Kaspar, she's there finally realizing that she needs to help. FEMA won't help, so I need to do all the work. She's got a fund now up 12 hours ago. She was impacted so severely, traumatized. It's taken her 2 weeks now for her to realize that the help isn't coming, that I am the help. So she's realizing this. All these videos here, videos of the survivors and their stories and what's going on, FEMA workers staying in hotels while they're not helping. Where are the children? There's so many of these here that are coming from Hawaii Real Estate. This is Hawaii News Now. Hawaii Real Estate. Squirrel Tribe does an excellent job at uncovering a lot of the truth, and she goes in and she dives deep and finds out a lot of stuff. And right now, this is making her extremely emotional. Every time I watch her, like even right now, it really affects us in a way. It hits our hearts and our souls to just even think like, wow, what did they even have to endure and go through the last few moments of their lives? You know, there's a lot of individuals that are still missing. And the children, you know, when we speak about the children, that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing to think about. Is that those children were at home because it was the last day of school and school wasn't in session yet. Maybe some schools were opening and teachers were there, but the classes weren't started up. I know how that works, where teachers have to go in, but the students aren't there. Biden comes in and he recalls his own small kitchen fire in a failed attempt to console the Maui wildfire survivors. We have a chump in office, guys. He needs to go. This video right here, Blue Blocks Lasers. This is one of the most important videos I need you guys to watch and share. Please, it's this one right here. Let me zoom in so you can see. That one right there. Blue blocks lasers. As you can see, there's only 42 views, but that's pretty good for me. You know, all these other individuals, you know, Squirrel Tribe gets like 45K. New York Post 39K. Squirrel Tribe is getting more than the New York Post. Hawaii Real Estate getting 68K, 97K, 7.1K on Hawaii News. Only 7.1K, 106K on Hawaii Real Estate. This is one I haven't watched yet. AJ Plus. It's about Mark Zuckerberg. 6 years ago this was posted, and I wanted to watch it, on how he sued the Native Hawaiians for their own land. Kelly Kaspar, only 244 views. So she's like in that same area or realm that I'm at, you know, where we barely get any views and any shares. Here, let me just zoom in just barely, so you guys can actually see the screen more so than me and what's going on. So this individual, Kelly Kaspar, she's gonna really try her best, but she's only got 244 views, guys. You know, and like I said, I only have 42 views. You know, I'm barely gonna have any views unless everyone starts sharing this out. Now, what I want to talk about is the important fact that no one else besides a few individuals, like, you know, Hawaii Real Estate, Squirrel Tribe, Kelly Kaspar, you know, she's got a few videos out there. Myself, the Glassman's World, you know, we got Hawaii News Now, some the local like KHON2 News, Cone News. There's more Squirrel Tribe. Lady R, I'm not sure who this is, but they gave a message to Josh Green, Governor Josh Green. Tulsi Gabbard is speaking about this quite a bit. There's more Hawaii Real Estate, ABC 7 News Bay Area, The Common Sense Show. There's some more there. KOHONT News, ABC News in Depth, Cinema Shogun. He's been finally covering this. He was doing some other coverage on some other stories that he needs to get out there. So I'm glad that he jumped on board with us and started talking about this. Glenn Beck, he interviewed Tulsi Gabbard. There's more Hawaii Real Estate, Riverside Homestead Life. I believe he's speaking of Hawaii and other towns that are burning. The Glassman's World, Tulsi Gabbard, Cinema Shogun, KITV. There's a local news conference there, a press conference that they held. Sky News Australia is covering it a little bit. KITV talking about the famous banyan tree from India. So, and then AMTV, he's been talking about this as well. I actually haven't seen any videos from him in a minute, so I need to go and find out where he's been. So 5 days ago, I haven't seen anything from him in 5 days, but also maybe my algorithms are only pushing Hawaii Real Estate right now. Cinema Shogun and Juggernaut Outdoors. So this guy, Juggernaut Outdoors, he's got a video of escaping the fires and getting out just in time. This individual, all good things and all good time. I've been following him, so he's another individual. All these channels that I'm mentioning, I recommend following and subscribing to, because these are the only individuals apparently who can get any sort of signal out from the island. He's on the other side of the island, so he's able to broadcast and he's okay. He actually doesn't want to go back into Lahaina. He has so much PTSD from it that when he goes over there to that side, he goes at night and around the back way so he doesn't have to see it. He is so traumatized, he doesn't even want to go see it burn down. So he doesn't even know that the people in Lahaina that are still there or around in that area still are without electricity and without internet. They cannot get the word out. No one over there on that side can get the word out. And that's why Hawaii real estate he's doing the best out of everyone that I've seen. He's doing the best getting the information out. Tulsi Gabbard is coming in and getting some information, speaking with Archie Kalepa, who is apparently the mayor for the Hawaiians, like the native Hawaiians. He represents the natives there, Archie Kalepa. And he has a lot of important things to say. There's more Glassman's World, Hawaii Real Estate, ABC News. Let's see. Yeah, so they are trying to get all the way back. Okay, Jonathan Petramala. This video, I have not seen any more videos of him. He posted 6 days ago of his escape. And this is so intense. And also showing that the police block exits as wildfire forces ocean escape. He couldn't get out. He had to escape. He had to abandon his car and get out of there. Jonathan Petramala. So far, I haven't seen any of these videos removed or deleted yet. These are going to start getting hidden, guys. Like I said, we need to get all these videos, especially ones like this one here, archived at archive.org. We need to archive these. There's so much stuff that is happening. Also, we found out that Oprah's home, her roof and the whole entire home is the color blue. For some reason, blue is blocked. That's why I said, look at that video. Here it is, Herzog's. Jonathan Herzog. This video from 13 days ago, Maui Lahaina wildfire escape. Please watch this video. This video and Jonathan Petramala are like the two videos that show the actual escapes. This one, he's just rolling through, coming into town like nothing, you know, no big deal. There's some wind, but, you know, it's nothing big for an island, you know. And drives into town, and then he realizes that he's getting stuck in this, like, a blockade where the police are rerouting everyone. He's like, whoa, why are they rerouting us in circles? They basically got them driving in circles, guys, with all the exit routes. So somehow he got in from the highway, but all the exit routes to the highway were blocked. Why could he get in from the highway, but no one could get out? People had to drive over homes, over property, into people's yards, into fields to escape, or to drive all the way to the ocean and escape and swim out into the ocean. There are thousands of people still missing, guys, and lots of children, and no one's able to speak on this because they can't get any internet. They have no internet connection, and once they do, because it's so shoddy, they got like Starlinks out there. I guess maybe Elon Musk is possibly donating or helping, or maybe they're just acquiring them somehow and they're using it. But it's very shoddy. Eric from Maui Real Estate, he said that he had T-Mobile. And this woman here, she also has T-Mobile. This is the last video that I have uploaded to Maui Fires. And it's her, a single mother, with her children. And she's also pregnant. And she's like a massage therapist and a cleaning lady. And does all this other things for people. She lost everything. She lost all of her equipment, all of her supplies. She has no way to work. She says that when she goes and gets supplies, they're trying to give her all this stuff. And she's like, well, I can't take it all because I have nowhere to put it. She has no home. And then FEMA's come in and they've taken rooms from individuals like, let me see if I can find that video. Watch. Let's keep on scrolling. Kelly Kaspar. This is the 9 days ago. when she put up a video. Let's make sure that we're not skipping anything. Oh, Live Storms Media is trying to figure out how to feed cats. They're not allowing anyone to get in. There's a whole bunch of cats in there, guys, and they don't know how to get in and feed all these cats. They're starving. They're gonna start. I'm not even gonna say. All good things in all good time. Watch one of his videos. He talks about how they stole his bed. The FEMA people stole his bed. The end of the beginning is another individual. Glassman's World, Glassman's World, Glassman's World. Live Storms Media is another one. Tulsi Gabbard, NBC News. All good things and all good times. Time to go. Our neighborhood surrenders. So he's got footage of it burning, and he casually walks out. It is so eerie to watch his videos. So there's 3 escapees and their videos right there. All good things and all good times. Jonathan Herzog's and Jonathan Petramala. So make sure you watch those. Jonathan Petramala, Jonathan Herzog, and then All Good Things and All Good Time. He's got video footage of when they had to take off. Here's more Live Storms Media. Homeless woman survives in the men's room. And you know what I need to find out now is going back to the men's room is what color that men's room was. Maybe we could watch that right now real quick. But I want to still go over some things. So, because I wanted to show you this. Here's another Jonathan Petramala. Families flee wildfires into ocean as Maui boats. I wonder if Jonathan Petramala, if this is the child, the young man with his younger brother and his mom. That might be his stuff. And you know, the footage of them in the ocean while the fire is everywhere, and he's telling his family to stay calm. Children among Lahaina fire victims found during search and recovery operations 8 days ago, and still they have not said how many children have been found and how many are missing. All right, this is from John, Front Street, Lahaina, 8923. That's all it is from John. So another footage right there. 2 weeks ago that went up. Where's ham radio in Hawaii wildfires? Yeah, how come no one's using ham radio and there's no communications going on? How come they're just sitting in the dark and without internet over there? But yet on the other side of, like in Maui, it's business as usual. Tourists are coming in. People are having fun and vacationing. FEMA camps are having a time of their lives, having a nice little staycation in those beautiful rooms that cost a lot of money. Here goes All Good Things and All Good Times. I want to find that one. All good things, all good time. All good things, all good time. I don't know if he changed it. AMTV, so there it is. The truth about Maui fires from an eyewitness survivor. KITV, TN Plus. Our local stations are covering it as well. UN warns the era of global boiling has arrived. Democracy Now! 3 weeks ago. Hawaii News Now. One last look at Lahaina before it went up in smoke. So this is him walking out, casually walking out. All good things and all good time. AMTV. Eyewitness describes the moment firestorm swept through Hawaii town. Government launches housing program. Where is this housing program? People are saying that there's no FEMA, no one's coming in. People are like waiting and waiting. Watch this video here, the last one that went up, and hear her story. She's out there, and she can tell you, as a person trying to get a hold of them, trying to get this housing, she needs housing, guys. If you guys can help her, if you're on the island, you have timeshare, if you have a rental, if you have a vacant property out there that you're not using, one of your vacation stays, something, can she please stay there for now so she can get her life back together? I forget her name, but we can go and watch that video and find out real quick. She also has a GoFundMe. I'm hoping that I can put everyone's GoFundMe down on the description below so we can help these people out. There's no one coming together, guys. This is like what I remember happened at Standing Rock when there was a media blackout and no one was speaking about it. And the only way that any information was getting out was through the drone footage and all the drone warriors and all the individuals that were the media warriors that were putting out the information out. And then we had the keyboard warriors that were sharing out the information and getting it out to everywhere around the world. And then people ascended upon Standing Rock, and there were hundreds of thousands of individuals who went up there to help protest and stand up against what was going on and try to defend the land and the water and everything there. And we need this to happen now in Lahaina. There's nothing like that going on right now. We need people to sit under the banyan tree, the sacred banyan tree from India. Hare Krishna. We need everyone to sit under that banyan tree in prayer and in solidarity and just camp under that tree and give that tree some love, some nourishment. Don't desecrate it while you're there. Don't bring your trash. Go and camp there in a very beautiful way and connect with that tree and pray under that tree and bring community back under the banyan tree. That's what needs to happen. All right, I'm trying to find, okay, one other thing, individual right here. He jumped in a little tiny piece of water that ain't even deep enough to cover him, like basically like face down in a puddle of water, and somehow he didn't get burned or anything, but fire is all around him, and not even any blisters or anything like that. Some people say that if you're in water, you're grounded from any sort of microwaves, which, if that's the case of what happened with the lasers and why blue things didn't burn, we will have to figure all that out later. That's why this stuff needs to be archived. And now I need to go through and rewatch all of this to see what survived. Was there any blue stuff that was there? Anything that was out of the norm, you know? All right, and let me see if I can find, because I'm still trying to find his I don't know if I have any more. BKR, there's one there. I haven't seen anything more of him. Hello from Hawaii, there's another. So I'm hoping that I can put a list of all of these channels down below and their videos. At least one video, so you can go and check out a video of each one underneath on the description below. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to do my best to compile all that information. Just going to copy and paste it all up. I'm really hoping to find the one where all good things, oh, that's it. All good things in all good time. He talks about how they took his bed. And that's the one I was trying to find. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, one last look before it all went up in smoke. So that must have been the first one that I ever had of his, right? And that's when he was just casually walking out like, wait, what? What's going on there? And I think that's also when I noticed there was no fires right there where he was, but yet there was a roof that burnt down. Not burnt down, there was like a hole, like a perfect circle on top of the roof of the old... I think it was the old court building. Let me see. All good things in all good time. Let me see the first video. Yeah, that's that one there. And he's walking out casually. And then let me see if we can find, because I know he gets to a spot. yeah, so then they're walking out. The winds come and he's got to walk out, and then it's all on fire there. He's got to say goodbye to Lahaina, and then he's at King's Cathedral the next day, and I know that he ends up leaving from there. You know, at first he thought it was all good and everything, and then he didn't really like it because they were too churchy for him or something like that. I'm not too sure. Or just weird or whatever, or too culty. I think he said they were like too much like a cult for him. You know, and I thought that there was one where it said that they took his room. And I don't know if it's just maybe when you play it. But yeah, so FEMA took his room. All good things in all good time. At least one individual took his room. I'm trying to find if maybe I went over it too quick. 1 week. I know that his he works, or he did work. I don't know if he's still working, but he did work at a hotel in Hawaii, and they were going to give him the room, but then they ended up putting up the FEMA individuals, and so that's when he said that he never got into his room. Before he even got his room, they gave it away from under him, and he was pretty pissed off at that. I think it was this one where he was talking about it also. So before that, I don't know. I can't find it. I thought that it was in his title, and he could have changed the title, you know? Maybe he changed it. Maybe he didn't want to say anything and get himself in trouble. Maybe he pulled that video because he didn't want to lose his job, you know, by saying that FEMA took his bed. All right, but either way, I would love for you guys to make sure that you watch this video here, Blue Blocks Lasers, because of basically, I'll just show you real quick about it. And here, let me bring down the volume here. It's a 32 minute video, basically 31 and 59, so 32 minutes. And I go into all right. Okay, somewhere around there. Laser weapon can be programmed for different wavelengths. Okay, so I didn't read that before. So maybe because of a different wavelength, it won't harm a certain color or something. So maybe everything that was blue was protected, and they said, hey, make sure that you have blue roofs on everything that you don't want to burn. But this video here shows when they use a laser, it burns here, and when it goes over the blue, it doesn't burn, and it doesn't burn this I guess that's yellow and then white, but it burns the red, does not burn blue. So I guess it can be programmed to not burn a certain color. That's pretty interesting, huh? Laser weapon. Let me see if I can pause it. Laser weapon can be programmed for different wavelengths. You can see that, right? Like, I'm not making this up. It says that right there. And then when you go a little bit more forward, After it shows it burns all the fabrics, but not the blue. Right, and then it shows like all this stuff. I forgot to pause it where, hold on. There was something blue they didn't want to burn. So that's kind of interesting. And then, you know, going through, we were showing Hawaii Real Estate, his video of 4K footage, drone footage of him going through and walking through, and he finds blue t-shirts in all this burnt, charred everything. And he finds blue shirts. He just picks them up right out of the pile right there. He walks up. It's so crazy. Yeah, so watch right here. I'll play it. He walks up and just finds these shirts. And watch. This one here on the bottom even has a tag. How does that survive, guys? Except only because some laser beam was programmed, a wavelength was programmed to not burn blue, right? I guess that one got charred a little, but it's just so weird. And then all the other things that you find around town, you're like, oh, that's blue, and that's blue, and that's blue. We found all kinds of other blue things, like this. Here, watch this. Let me show you. That was so crazy when I saw that. Where is it? A blue fence, a vinyl fence, wooden fence, with everything else around it all burnt. I was like, wait, really? So everything is burnt all around it, and you drive up to it. All burnt, burnt. This car might have just come in, and this car might have just come in to grab things or check out the damage. All burnt, all burnt. All burnt, right? All burnt. Everything's all burnt on fire, all this right here. And then look at and this car might have just pulled up as well, you know, to get footage. Maybe that's his vehicle. I don't know if that's his car or not. But I was like, that's weird. All right. So, you guys, seriously, what needs to happen is what happened over there at Standing Rock, where everyone needs to go and either be keyboard warriors and help get this information out, because it's not getting out by the locals. There's 130 some videos right here that you can share out, get to your people, have conversations about what's going on, what happened to those children, why aren't the locals talking about it, and letting anyone know how many they think they found that were children compared to others. They have a certain toll already that they know. So how many of them are children? They have to know. And, you know, except for the fact that if it was a laser beam, and that's how they burnt everything down, I can only imagine what would have happened to individuals who were out there stuck in the fires. We need to get this information out, guys. We need to stand with Hawaii, Aloha strong, Lahaina strong, Maui strong. We also need to know about things. Here, let me get back to my channel here, and I can show you on the community page. Okay, so on the community page here, or on the community tab, on the Glassman's World. So here's the Glassman's World. And if you come over to the community page, when you're at the home page, you're going to get some of the videos. But I recommend you going to my live tab and checking out all those videos, and then going to the playlist for Maui Fires and just watch that one. Don't worry about all the other stuff that I got. Just Maui Fires, the 135 videos there, and then go to the community tab here, and then let me share this with you real quick, because this is something that everyone needs to know, and this needs to be talked about, because no one's talking about this right now. You know, the fact that, okay, people can't call you. If you're trying to get a hold of anyone out there, people don't have any phone service. They don't have cell service in Lahaina. For some reason in Maui, business as usual. Now, people don't have vehicles. They can't get out there. People are also trying to get the help, which is, I guess, near Lahaina. Or I don't... People have nowhere to go. You know, they're homeless. Like, they have nowhere to go. So they're trying to, I guess, stay close to where all their stuff was lost. All right, so here goes Hawaii real estate. This is one thing that everyone needs to know. Calling all warriors for Maui to start uploading all of the videos and photos and screenshots of this event to archive.org, what we spoke about earlier. I need you guys to do what you can to go create an account there and start uploading anything and everything you can find historical record before it gets wiped from the cloud. Archive.org, spread the word, share the post. Here's an example of an important screenshot that needs to be archived. This one, August 8th, Lahaina fire declared 100% contained. Water conservation urged due to power outages. So, the fire was 100% contained. There were no fires at that point, guys. Water conservation was urged because of power outages. So the power was out. People were saying that the lines weren't even live, that they could not have started the fires if the lines were down, because they weren't % contained. Everyone, nothing to worry about. And you know, water conservation urged. You know, all right, okay, cool. Water conservation, we'll just save some water because of a power outage. Okay, cool. But the fire is contained. Awesome. So this is what he's talking about, guys. This kind of information needs to be shared. This stuff right here. Now let me see if I can click it so you can see a little bit more of the article. For some reason, I can always click on it with my phone. So you guys, if you're on your cell phone, you'll be able to read it better. But for some reason, yeah, I still, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It's got the whole thing right there. All right, so Lahaina Fire Update number 2. At 9:55 a.m., Maui Fire Department declared the Lahaina brush fire 100% contained shortly after 9 a.m. today. So this is an hour later at 10 o'clock. Fire is contained. They declared it. It took them an hour to get from it being contained shortly before 9 a.m. It took them almost an hour to do this number 2 update. So the first update, they probably told everyone that there was a fire. However, power outages are impacting the ability to pump water, and the public is asked to conserve water in West Maui. Doesn't say Lahaina, it says West Maui. Fueled by strong wind from Hurricane Dora that is passing well south of Hawaii, a brush fire of about 3 acres was reported at 6:37 a.m. today in the area of Lahaina Luna Road. Evacuations were ordered at 6:40 a.m. in the area surrounding Lahaina Intermediate School. There were, I don't know what that is, 2 people at the Lahaina Civic Center Evacuation Center as of 8:50 a.m. Okay. So evacuations were ordered at 6:40 a.m. There were 2 people at the Lahaina Civic Center Evacuation Center as of 8:50 a.m. Maybe it says there are 10. Maybe it says there's 12, 20. I don't know. It looks like a T. 200? I don't know what that says right there. Sorry. So that brush fire, 6:37 a.m., they said was, right? Update. Right? So this must have been the first one. Fueled by strong wind, a fire about 3 acres was reported at 6:37 a.m. So then they updated it, 100% contained. All right, you guys, this is the type of information that we need to have archived at archive.org. I'm going to do my best to archive the information I've been collecting, but I also need some help. And that's what I'm saying right here on this post. I need help archiving all the videos in the YouTube playlist Maui Fires. I don't have the hard drive space to archive it all. I have posts on my community section too, which is here. Please help me save and archive all these videos, over 111 plus so far. I didn't realize I was up to 135 of them. Especially my last live video, Blue Blocks Lasers. That was showing Eric's footage from Lahaina, but pointing out all the blue items not burned and other factual info. So we need all that shared at archive.org. And did I not put that? I need help archiving it. Oh, maybe that was one of the comments. Oh, that is in the comment section. Okay. So that's in the comment section of this here for archiving. And hopefully people will help. Now let's get back to the community wall here. I wanted to show you one more important thing. And this is something that I haven't really looked into yet. Alright, so we're on the community tab here still. I shared this one, so this is here. This woman needs housing. Can we help? Can we help, guys? Alright, so that needs to be archived. Sacrificing the children of Lahaina is the worst part of this whole mess. Why did the police have orders to block all traffic from leaving Lahaina to escape to the highways? No one is going to hear about all this unless you share this out. So you please share this out. Okay. This information right here also. Please share out and share this link. The public can submit questions. community@mauicounty.gov. You guys can submit your information. We can now start asking them questions directly. What's going on with all this? And why can't the people get in? Blue blocks, lasers. Oh, this is one that I haven't shared with anyone really yet. But what are these, guys? I don't know what kind of transformers or what these are and why this is here. It's not even a lamppost. All it has, it's a solar panel on top and a pole. What is that? Okay, now. Oh yeah, and also let you all know, if anyone out there needs rides, um, this individual, all good things and all good time, is offering rides to anyone who needs to go get supplies and things. So, and maybe he might be able to help out that woman. Maybe I can get her connected with him and they can figure out something. I don't know. Maybe he has a place where she can stay while he goes somewhere else, but I don't know. I don't know if he even has, I think he's completely homeless, but he has some really good connections, and I think he's going to the mainland, to here, to the mainland, and be able to get away on a vacation for a little while. All right. They're getting a lot of the Starlinks and other stuff together to power these portable like battery packs for people. And here he is. There it is. Okay. This is what I want you guys to know about. And we haven't even looked into this really yet. And I can't read any of this. I can't even read this right here. I know it says smart energy, smart cars, smart said, smart grid, smart energy, smart cars, smart grid, Jump Smart Maui. So this is exactly why, as you can see, they got this property area and things right here. This is all where Oprah's area is already. And then you got West Maui, and you got Lahaina. Lahaina here, and I don't know what this is. Kailua? Maybe? I don't know the island very well. So Lahaina here is part of it. And this whole thing, I mean, this whole thing is part of it, right? They're circling the whole thing. And these are, what, DC fast charging stations. Okay, so these are all the DC fast charging stations. I guess that's what the black dots are, from what I'm seeing. And then, I'm trying to read it. Whole Maui Inland normal chargers, 190 watts? I don't know. Maybe they're talking about the cars here. So they're running a Maui 15-minute city, guys. That's the plan here. Figure 1 is a whole picture of Japan US collaborative smart grid demonstration in Maui, Hawaii, to Jump Smart Maui. So they already have plans to get the Japan US collaboration going here. Can you see that? Oh, sorry, you can't. Figure 1, right here. Whole picture of Japan US collaborative smart grid demonstration in Maui, Hawaii, Jump Smart Maui. So, and it's very blurry. If I zoomed in, it's going to be that blurry still. I'm sorry. But you can't read any of that. Like it's so blurry. I need to find a better image, and I need to find this video actually, because apparently you should be able to press play on this, but this is just an image. So you can't click on it or do anything except, if I click on it, then we just go right to the post. And maybe you get to see the whole thing without me having to scroll up and down too much. But no, I mean, that's it right there. So the Jump Smart Maui project, you guys. This is why everyone's talking about a land grab. Because they burnt all of this, and this whole area here, a big area of the island, got burnt. West Maui and Lahaina and this whole area is like a ring of fire that all burnt. Everything got burnt up. That's a lot of area for this island, guys. But everything over here is all business as usual. People are still vacationing up over here on this side, this side, this side, this side. You know, even though, you know, if you're over here vacationing still, you know, they're still recovering individuals. They're recovering bodies from the ocean. Like close to 200 have already been recovered from this area alone. And they're going to keep on, you know, get pushed around and then out to sea. So this is what's going on, guys. And this is what everyone needs to look into and know about. The Jump Smart Maui project. They've been wanting to purchase all this land, and the locals did not want to sell it. So they burnt it down so they could rebuild it for them. So they could rebuild this for them. Electric grid, everything electric, everything electric. You guys ready for this? This is what it's all about. We need to share this. We all need to come together for Maui, for Hawaii, for all the people there. We need to figure out what we can do for individuals like that, like the lady with the, you know, the single mother without anywhere to live, anywhere to take her children to, and anywhere to even put supplies. Her vehicle is full of children that she can no longer even get any supplies, guys. Like, that's the thing. So this story right here, Lahaina fire, a heart-wrenching story you won't believe. Single pregnant mother of 3 survives. So she's pregnant. She's got 4 children. And look, here's her. Her name is Bethany Joy Gorgon. And her Venmo is BethJoy86. BETHE capital JOY 86. And her IG handle is at Bethany Joy Gergen, which is capital BETHANY capital JOY capital GURGONE. And here's her GoFundMe. So there's a GoFundMe here as well. And I don't know exactly what it is because it's not coming up. But if you go here, you'll be able to help her out. So please go to this video. It's only 34 minutes. Please watch it. If you can help her, if you have a home out there, please let her stay there for a little while, rent free. Let her, maybe we can get her a massage table. She can start working on some of the people who just need to relax. You know, maybe we can send her donations to where she doesn't have to charge individuals. And we can send her donations so she can just help people who need to just relax while they're out there. Maybe we can send her a chair, a massage chair, or a table or something. Or find one out there that's just sitting that no one's using on the other side of the island, you know? All right, you guys, that's all I really wanted to share. We need to really help these individuals out. We really do need to get this information out. So if you can, please join me to stand with Hawaii. Please share this information out. Maybe we can get everyone to get out there underneath the sacred banyan tree and sit under there and pray and occupy the space and help bring back love to that banyan tree. And maybe with that prayer and that energy and that connection, that everything else will just thrive and grow from there. They need our help, guys. And I need your help getting this information out. So please share this video. Share all the other videos. I don't care if they're mine or anyone's video. Just share this information out. Talk to people about what's going on, what's truly going on out there. Let's keep on asking, where are the children? And why are you not letting us know how many have gone missing? Let us know what's happening. And how are we going to rebuild Lahaina now for the natives there, for the Hawaiians, and for those who've taken up residence and live there and call that island home? What can we do for them? I know they don't want us all to go to the island, because then we'll take up resources that they don't have. And I'm pretty sure that they know this. So how do we make sure that we can get supplies to them constantly, which then can supply everyone else who might go there? It's not a quick hop, skip, and a jump. You know, it's not like driving to Standing Rock. You can't just go back and forth from state to state. How do we get supplies there? How do we get the help that they need there? How do we stand with them in unity and stand strong? And how do we fight from our own living rooms here, our own homes, our own workplaces, our own lives here, when we're not on the island and there's not enough room for us to all be there on the island? There's not enough resources. They need the resources now more than ever. So we can't take up all that free resource unless we provide our own as we're there. How do we make things happen, guys? Let's pray on this. Let's truly, truly pray on this and pray for solutions and try to figure out what is it that we can do individually and as a whole community, as United States citizens, all coming together for all our other people here in the States and Hawaii. I mean, just because they're in the islands out in the ocean doesn't mean they're not part of us here. You know? We can't forget our brothers and sisters. Alright, you guys. I'm going to let you go with that. Please share this out. Do what you can to stand with Hawaii. Aloha strong. Love and blessings to you all.